Well, hello YouTube again. Figured I was gonna redo my welder today. Add a different cord to it. The original cord that I got, a Hobart Stickmate LX. Nice little welder. I really enjoy it. It's a stick welder, and I've been wanting to do this project now for a while, and I started on it, and I just figured, I should have put it on YouTube when I started, but I didn't. But anyway, I wanted to change my wire in my power cord in the back because it only came with a very short little wire. It's not long at all. It's maybe 3 feet long, which doesn't do me any good because my plug-in's about 3 feet off the ground. So my welder has to stay exactly where it is. And from my earlier videos, I got my Mac to fix. You know, redo the suspension, add a fifth wheel, dual exhaust, all sorts of other stuff. I need my welder to be more portable than what it is now. And right now, it's not portable. And I figured after pulling the top cover off and adding this wire in, which really is nothing special, I just decided I wanted a power light here, so I know when power is on, and I know when, this one indicates that there's power there, and I wanted one here that actually indicates that it's on. So, one power indicator, one on indicator. Now, I don't have the proper size drill bit. This is the light I want to put into it. This is the largest bit I have. They don't even come close. And because I don't have an air compressor yet, because I haven't built one, I've got the tank, I've got the compressor, I've got everything for it. I just haven't had time really to do anything. I figured, well, I'm going to grab this drill. You can't get a better drill than Makita. That's my opinion. Yours may vary. I've had DeWalt, I've had, well, we're up here in Canada, we got Mastercraft, but those things suck. But I figured I'm just going to remote this hole here, this one here, to get this light to fit with a die grinding bit and put it onto high speed. That's working good so far. I can't put it in until I've got all the new wires and everything all soldered together, but I want to get this hole here reamed out, and then this one, get my lights fitted, and then I'm good to go. And then I want to upgrade and redo the stand that this thing sits on. It's got a nice little tray on it, little dinky caster wheels that really don't do anything if you're going to run onto a hard surface. So I'm going to be redoing that next. I got made the axles for it already. Now I'm going to put these air-filled tires on. I think that will be much nicer. Kind of cheapy. We can buy these things for $10. So I figured I'll do this up a little bit, and then I'll show you guys my progress. I don't know if I can't test it tonight. I have no 220 plug that's actually connected right now, but that's going to be in the works hopefully next week. If things go good, it'll be next week. I'll have a 220 plug in here, or it's going to be the end of the month. One of the two, and then of course clean up all the dirt, grime, make this thing look more respectable than what it is now. So I'll get that done, and then I'll show you guys the progress in the end. Alright, so I got my lights mounted here. Got a red one for power. I got a yellow one for on. I'm trying to zoom in, but this camera is not exactly the best for doing that. Probably the lighting. Anyway, you can see here, a light in here, and a light here. I wish Hobart would have done this when they were new. It's just one of the features I look for. That way I can take a quick look and see if it's on or not before I put my stick down. When I'm working with other people, and I'm working on a big metal surface, and I'm standing on it, it's nice to know that when I can lay the stick down, someone's going to have it off, and at least this way I can take a look at it quickly and go, okay, it's off, the light is off. But they're not connected yet. I'm going to connect it, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to deal with and show you how it was wired up and everything else, so then that'll be all good. So I'll go get that all done up, and then we'll get it going from there. And yes, my shop is messy. Very messy, but winter's here. I got time to clean now. I can organize things a little bit better. But I'll show you guys the wiring in just a little bit. I'm just going to do some soldering and get all my stuff together because I'm not organized for one and not prepared for the other. So we'll talk to you guys in just a bit. Alright, I think I got it all done now. I wired it all in as best I could. I got everything soldered and strung up nice and tight. I've got a power lead from here into this one here, which runs into the coil. There's two more wires that come off of here. Those go to the fan, the cooling fan for the coil. And then I got the two main power wires over here. And in there I got the indicator light hooked up here with a ground going into the main ground here in the back. I think it turned out pretty good, actually, considering I'm not an electrician by any means. I have actually no idea how to wire much of anything up, but I think this is pretty straightforward. So I think with that being said, I think this little project here is done. Turned out pretty good. I'm going to put the cover on it, and I can't test it out yet, but I'm sure one of these days I'm going to get my chance. See if I can move this here and show you guys the back. Here's the common ground. Here's where it came in. Now I got a nice long cable. Everything should work out good. Now I'll just do a quick cleanup on it and should be good to go. It's a hell of a good little welder. I was very surprised on what we could weld with this thing. We use it for welding diffs on demolition derby cars and tractor parts and whatever else. But I'll put the cover on it and then show you guys the finished product once I'm done with the whole thing. Well, here we go. Completely done now. Nice and cleaned up, as good as I could get it. And it don't look too bad for a nice welder. Almost 10 years old. I'd like to get this thing plugged in and check it out. There we go. Lots of cable. Nice and cleaned up. Hopefully it's going to stay like this now. Apparently I have a text message. And normally it goes down to a buddy of mine. It sits there, but I don't know. I think this time I'm going to bring it down to where I work and then do it that way. Just let it sit there. But that's the finished product. So once I try it out and test it, I'll see if I can have the camera around. Probably do that this weekend yet. Just run out and go and give it a quick test at work or something. So I'll let you guys know how that turns out. We'll see you guys later.